Respect doesn't always sound like a compliment. Most of the time, it's silent in what someone doesn't do as much as what they do. There's real research behind this, not just opinion. Two research areas in particular, one on what psychologists call autonomy support, and one on something called perceived partner responsiveness, point to the same 7 behaviors. Here's what they actually found. The first sign, they ask before they assume. Research on autonomy support, the idea that people function better in relationships where their independence and choices are respected rather than controlled, found something specific. Giving autonomy support to a friend is just as strongly linked to relationship quality as receiving it. Asking instead of deciding for someone isn't just politeness. It's one of the clearest expressions of that support. The next 3 signs come from a different, well-established line of research, what's called perceived partner responsiveness. Essentially, whether you feel that someone understands you, validates you, and genuinely cares. Second sign, they give you credit even when you're not in the room, because credit giving is one of the clearest ways someone shows they value you, not just tolerate you. Third, they don't interrupt your bad day to make it about their own. Real responsiveness means actually attending to what you're going through, not redirecting it. Fourth, they remember the small details, because understanding, in this research, literally means someone has accurately grasped who you are, down to the details that don't seem important to anyone else. Fifth, they can disagree with you without needing to win. A 2026 study on listening during disagreements found something counterintuitive. Disagreement itself doesn't have to damage a relationship. What matters is whether the other person actually listens while disagreeing. High-quality listening during a disagreement was linked to greater well-being in the person being listened to, even when the two people never actually agreed. Sixth, they can apologize without immediately justifying themselves. Research on what actually makes an apology effective found that one component matters more than any other: a genuine acknowledgement of responsibility. Not an explanation, not a reason, just, I was wrong. And the 7th sign loops back to that same research on autonomy support. Someone who respects you doesn't need you to depend on them to feel valued. They'd rather you were capable and chose them than dependent and stuck with them. None of these 7 signs are loud. That's sort of the point. The research keeps landing on the same conclusion. Respect shows up in consistent small behaviors, not grand gestures. If you can think of someone who does even a few of these consistently, that's genuinely rare and worth not taking for granted. Which one hit closest to home? Tell me below.